large numbers of civilians and women and children, that he will terrorize and cow the people of this mightily experienced city, and make them avert an anxiety to the government, and thus distract our attention unduly from the ferocious onslaught it preparing. And embodiment of many forms of soul-destroying hatred, this monstrous product of
We've been wearing these for so long, I feel strange without it.
You are strange without. Put it back on, you look better.
Sod off.
I think we made it. I think we're safe now.
I wish Mother was here.
I want my mummy.
Stop it, Ed.
But I don't see why she couldn't have come.
Because of the war, Lucy. Mum had a job to do, remember?
Besides, all the children are being moved to the countryside.
Because of the...
So, we must be strong and live in the countryside until London is safe again. Remember? We must all do our part.
Besides, she has arranged for us to stay here. It'll be fun. Like a vacation.
A really boring vacation in the middle of nowhere, really.
A vacation at the home of Professor Diggory Kirk. Wait. Are you Professor Diggory Kirk?
Why, yes. Of course I am. Certainly I am. Who else would I be? Well, that much is clear.
We're here, sir.
Why, yes, you are, aren't you? Here, arrived, on my doorstep. You're not selling something, are you?
No, sir, we're visiting.
Visiting? Well, all four of you. Well.
We are the Pevensies.
The what now?
The Pevensies. I'm Lucy Pevensey, and this is my brother Peter, and my sister Susan, and that's Edmund.
I see.
Our parents arranged for us to stay here because of
Because of the bombs, the air raid.
Oh, dear. Well, do make yourselves at home, and
Stop it.
I'll just right back.
Stop fighting! Stop it! I said leave, or else I'll give you both a jolly good whacking. Now look what you've done, really, the two of you.
Attention! Stand together. Eyes front. Right then, you Pevensies. I am Mrs. Macready, and I'm the keeper of this house. As you've been rendered into my church, you'll know in the way of things. Questions?
What is a hoose?
I shall remember you. Right then, Pevensies, follow. Keep up, Pevensies. Are you behind me? Oh, children, so slow. Good. Pevensies! All right then. Be seen if you must, but ne'er heard. If you must be heard, talk in a low, even voice. Always greet members of your family when entering a room. Ne'er argue with your elders. They know best. Ne'er run up and down the stairs or across the room. No poking in places where you dinna belong. Ne'er whine or frown when spoken to by your elders. Do as you are told, in a pleasant and willing way.
Ow!
Ne'er talk back to elder people, especially your mother and father. And as you appear to have been abandoned by your mother and father, this rule shall apply to the professor and to myself.
Well, we haven't been abandoned, ma'am. We just don't know where they are exactly.
Both.
Yes, Mrs. Macready.
To lose one parent, Peter Pevensey, may be regarded as a misfortune. To lose both is carelessness.
Yes, ma'am.
Lucy Pevensey, is there Mr. Macready? We lost Mr. Macready some years ago.
How lucky for him.
I continue. Keep yourselves clean and neat-looking at all times.
Why does it matter if we are to be neat looking? I thought we weren't to be seen.
Dare contradict anyone under any circumstances. It is very impolite. There is to be no play, no horseplay, no play fighting, and no shenanigans. You are to raise no ruckus, no larums, and no objections. And most of all, you are not to bother the professor! Pauline! Petit!
We have fallen on our feet and no mistake. This is going to be perfectly splendid.
Splendid? We'd be better off in the war.
All those orders. Mrs. Macready really is a bit much.
A bit much. That woman is a witch.
Look at this place. It's a mansion. And the professor will let us do anything we like.
I think he may be allergic to children.
Oh, Tish Tosh, I think it's an old dear.
Don't go on talking like that. Tish tosh.
Like what?
Like mother.
I was just trying to help.
Just don't blubber on about it.
Well, someone needs to be in charge while she's gone.
I didn't vote for you.
Looks like someone could use a nap. You always get cranky when you kip it.
Who are you to tell me when to go take a nap? Go nap yourself.
Hadn't we all better keep our voices down? There's sure to be a row for heard talking here.
No, there won't. I tell you, this is just the sort of place where no one will mind what we do.
It's positively massive.
So they won't hear us. It's what, 10-minute walk from here down to the dining room? With any number of stairs and passages in between? I don't think they'll hear us.
What's that noise?
It's just a bed, silly.
It's an owl. Oh, this is going to be a perfectly wonderful place for birds. You can find anything in a place like this. Did you see the mountains as we came along? And the woods? You could find stags, you could find eagles or hawks.
Badgers!
Snakes!
Foxes?
It would be raining!
Do stop grumbling, Ed. 10 to 1, it'll clear up in an hour or so. And in the meantime, we're pretty well off. There's a wireless radio and plenty of books.
Books! We!
Well, think of your education, Edmund. Reading is fundamental.
You've got the mental part covered, so
Why are you being so impossible?
it's a gift.
I really hope we can find another way to occupy our time than to listen to you two argue all day.
Me?
We can play a game. Come on, we can play conkers.
We don't have any chestnuts.
Here comes an old soldier.
Gives me a headache.
Hide and go seek.
Done.
Now who's being rude?
If Mother was here.
She's not here, Lucy. For all we know, she might be dead.
I know, Edmund. You don't have to keep saying it.
Really, Ed, you can be dreadful. Hide and go seek might work. What do you say, Peter?
I say, 1, 2, 3. You better hide. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Hey, that was my spot.
19, 20.
No. No. I don't want to be found first this time.
29.
Wait.
30.
But a simply enormous wardrobe. I wonder if there's room for me inside.
38.
At any rate, this seems a great place to hide. It's quite big inside. Peter will never find me in here. It seems to go on forever. What's that crunching under my feet? It almost feels like snow? Where am I? One moment I was in that wardrobe and now... Oh, wonderful, I'm lost! I must have passed through that wardrobe into some part of the yard and I will never find my way back and I'll be late for lunch and Edmund will call me a twit or something even more awful. Name, Lucy Pevensey. If lost, please return to... Oh, what's the point? I miss home, and I miss Mother, and I don't think things will ever get back to normal. Whoa. Snow? But it's summer.
Goodness gracious me!
Good day. Sorry if I frightened you,
Good
sir.
day. Good day, frightens me. Me? No. Never, no. Don't be silly. Thomas is never afraid. Why, this is our nature. Good breeding and all. Afraid. I never gave you that idea.
Well, you did drop all your packages.
True. I did do that, but just to make my hands free, make it easier. Strike!
And then there was that high-pitched screaming.
Ah, yes. Well, what, was it audible?
I'm afraid it was.
Yes, I did do that. But just as an offense, a war cry, so to speak, you might have been confused. A war cry can't be confused with frightened screaming to those I initiated to battle. I'll have you know a solid, courageous, well-drilled war cry could turn the tides of war. Let me show you. Have! That you!
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. We both screamed. You scared me, too.
Yes, well, I guess that's something we have in common then. Excuse me, I don't want to be inquisitive. But should I be right in thinking you are a child of Eve?
My name's Lucy. My mother's name isn't Eve.
But you are, you're what they call a human.
Why, of course. I'm human. What are you?
Me? I'm a fawn, of course. Have you never met a fawn?
No.
Never. Well then, I say you met a rather dashing example. Fawn of the month, one might say.
I would imagine maybe even fawn of the year.
Oh, you're too kind, you Lucy. How exciting. I met fawns and satyrs and trolls and dwarves and elves. And I even spied a unicorn.
A unicorn?
Absolutely, and a wonderful unicorn they are. Loves to be chased, if you could believe that. Mostly because no one can catch them. showing off, I suppose, but why not? But to actually meet a human, to be sure. Their horns like the hooves are stupid of me. I've never seen a child of Eve before. I'm delighted. Now, what was I supposed to do in meeting a human? Go ice skating? No, that's very fun, but no. Oh, yeah.
Is everything all right?
All right, why, yes, why would it be? Delighted. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tumnus.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Tumnus.
May I ask you, Lucy, child of Eve, how you have come into Narnia?
Narnia? What's that?
Why, this. All of this is Narnia. We are now otherwise in the lampposts in the great castle of Perivel on the eastern sea. And you've come from the wild woods of the west?
I came in through the wardrobe in the spare room.
Wardrobe? Spare? Ooh. If only I were taught at geography when I was a little fawn. I should no doubt know about those strange countries. It is too late now. I was a terrible student. I used to wonder why they were called lessons. They did no such thing. They never lessened. If anything, they increased.
But they aren't countries at all. Only just back there. At least, I'm not sure. It's summer there.
It is winter in Narnia, and has been for ever so long. We shall both catch cold if we stand here talking in the snow. Human Lucy, child of Eve, from the far land of Spare where eternal summer around the bright city of Wardrobe. How did it be you came and had tea with me?
Thank you very much, Mr. Tumnus, but I was wondering whether I ought to be getting back now.
It's only just around the corner. There'll be a roaring fire and toast and sardines and cake.
Well, that's very kind, but I shan't be able to stay too long.
You'll take my arm, Human Lucy. I shall be holding the umbrella for both of us. It's just this way. Oh, Jane. It's a burial statue. How long history there? Now, we play you a song to commemorate our friendship. Thomas, what have you done? What thought have you become?
What's going on?
Make a friend and then try to
Whatever's the matter? Mr. Tumnus, do tell me what's wrong. The plan wasn't that bad. Here, take my handkerchief.
So very kind of you, so very kind. I really don't deserve your kindness, especially because it's such a very nice handkerchief. And I really am a bad fawn.
I don't think you're a bad fawn. I think you're a very good fawn. You are the nicest fawn I've ever met. Fawn of the month.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you knew. No, you really wouldn't. No, I'm a bad fawn. I don't suppose there was a worse fawn since the beginning of the world.
But what have you done?
Taken service under the White Witch. That's what I am. I'm in the pay of the White Witch.
The White Witch? Who's she?
Why, she that's got Narnia all under her thumb. It's she that always makes it winter. Always winter, but never Christmas or Hanukkah or any holidays. Think of that.
Not even Arbor Day?
Not even.
How awful! But what does she pay you for?
That's the worst of it. I'm a kidnapper for her, that's what I am. Look at me, human Lucy. Do you believe I'm the sort of fawn to be a poor, innocent child of the wood? When there's no harm to me, pretend to be friendly with it, and invite home to my cave, all for the sake of lulling to sleep and handing it over to the White Witch?
I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Human Lucy, don't you understand? This is something I've done. I'm doing it right now. You are the child. I had orders from the White Witch that if I ever saw a child of Eve, I was to catch them and hand them over to her. And you were the first human I ever met. And I pretend to be friendly with you and invite you to tea. And all the while I was waiting for you to fall asleep and then go and tell her. And if I don't, she's sure to find out. And then she'll have my tail cut off, my horns sawn off, my beard plucked out, and then she'll wave her wand, and she'll turn me to ice, and then she'll be a statue of fawn in her horrible house, to the 4 thrones of Caerberville filled, and goodness knows ever happen, that will never happen. Oh.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Tumnus, but please let me go home.
Of course I will. I've got to. I see that now. I hadn't known what humans were like before until I met you. Of course I can't hand you over to the White Witch. You are sweet and kind, although devoid of horns and hoofs. Quite nice. But we must be off at once. I suppose you can find your own way from there, back to spare room and wardrobe,
I'm sure I can.
and be off as quietly as you can. The whole wood is full of spies, even some of the trees on our side. Do you know your own way from here, child of Eve?
Yes, sir. There's a lamppost, and I can see the wardrobe door from here.
Then be off home as quickly as you can. And can you all forgive me for what I meant to do?
Why, of course. And I sure do hope you won't get into any dreadful trouble on my account.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh. No, you keep it. To commemorate our friendship.
To commemorate our friendship. I don't think I've had a friend before.
"98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come." Let me see. I wonder if maybe... Ha! I have a few. It was Edmund in the library with a really dumb hiding place.
No fair, Lucy rat me out.
Oh, don't blame Lucy for your bad hiding.
Here I am!
You're not supposed to tell her unless you're last.
But I'm here.
Lucy, I don't think you really understand the rules of hide and seek.
Game over so soon? Really? I believe that makes me the winner and still champion.
It's all right. I'm back. I'm safe.
What on earth are you talking about, Lucy?
I'm here. Why? Haven't you all been wondering where I was? I thought you would have been frightened.
We sort of guess you've been hiding.
For like 2 minutes.
Poor old Blue, hiding and nobody noticed.
You have to hide longer than that if you want people to start looking for you.
But I've been away for close to an hour.
See, she's completely bonkers. We should tip her off somewhere. Shh.
What do you mean, Lou?
What I was saying, it was just after breakfast when I went into the wardrobe and it was snowing and I met a fawn named Tumnus and it learned about a white witch and all sorts of things have happened.
See, she's completely balmy. That train we were on, it brought us this far. There must be further stops. Let's put her back on.
Oh, don't be silly, Lucy. We've only just come out of that room a minute ago.
Ship her off. Ship her off.
She's not being silly at all. She's just making up a story for fun. And why shouldn't she? Nothing else to do.
No, Peter, I'm not. It's a magical wardrobe and there's a forest and a whole wood inside and there's a fawn and a witch and it's called Narnia. Come and see, please.
Well, it's a wonderful story, Lucy. We could do a little children's play about it.
Plays are horrible. Plays for children are worse.
It's not. It's real. Why don't you believe me?
But it's just an ordinary wardrobe, Lucy. Look, here's the back of it.
But really and truly, honestly, it was all there a moment ago, I promise.
Come, Lou, that's going a bit far. You've had your fun. Hadn't you better drop it now?
But
Peanutsies! How are you getting on?
Oh, the tea set. Well, the McQueen will have a fit if she sees it in pieces. I say we better find a broom and clean it up before she finds out. Give Lucy a moment. Well, come on, you lot, let's clean up.
Come on, you lot. Great, she thinks she's father now.
they don't believe me. They never believe me because I'm the youngest. I just had the most amazing adventure, and they think I'm making it up? How can I make them believe me? First there was a forest and the wardrobe, and then there's just the wardrobe again. Ugh! Blimey, it's back! It's back! There's a forest in the wardrobe! Everyone! Oh! We aren't supposed to yell. What if it disappears before I can show anyone? Am I going bonkers? Is talking to oneself a sign of going bonkers? Maybe I am just making this up. Still there! Yay! Still there. Yay! pretty silly if I just came back with cold, wet hands. I should wait. Waiting. Still waiting. I hate waiting. I'll find something good.
There she goes again. Completely loony. Lucy, come out of there. Help me clean this up. Lucy! Lucy! Great. Now she's found an old bugle. Just when you think your little sister can't get any more annoying, Lucy, don't make a sound. We're supposed to be seen and not heard, remember? Great. Lucy's doing a vuvuzela solo and I'll be the one to get blamed. Just you wait! Lucy, come out of there. Where are you?
How utterly bizarre. This wardrobe seems to go on forever. Lucy, where are you? Is that a lamppost?
Tis a lamppost.
Your Majesty, a bump in the road. You there! How dare you stand in the path of Her Majesty?
You almost hit me.
Almost hit you. Almost. Something I plan on correcting now. Ow! That's why we're not moving again. What are you holding? Some sort of hairless ape is all, Your Highness. Had the audacity to stand in the road. Won't be a moment, Your Highness. It will all be dead in a moment!
Oh, wait! Please, miss, go off your dog!
Dog? Miss? Miss, is that how you address the Queen of Narnia?
Queen of... I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I didn't know.
Then it will be the last thing you ever learn, or I'm not Fenris Ulf, Knight of the Wolves, Captain of the Queen's Guard.
Knight of the Wolf?
Yes, I'm a wolf, and this is my band of knights.
Like a boy band?
Yes. No. A little bit.
All right, my men, prepare to slay! Not like that! Wait! Fenris, here. Good. Now stay. You then, come here to me. Closer. Why, you're not a hairless ape at all, are you? You're, now let's see, a bit too tall for a gnome, not ugly enough to be an orc.
Your Majesty, I'm just...
Please don't tell me I love a good game. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, turn. No wings, that rules out any number of things. Rather less horse-like than a centaur.
Your Majesty, I'm just an ordinary human being.
Oh, a human, is that all? I was just about to... A what? A human? A human in Narnia? A human? human in Narnia. How wonderful. How joyous. My lucky day. Tell me, what is your name, child of Eve?
Edmund, Your Majesty.
And how was it, Edmund, that you came to enter into my dominion?
I walked through a wardrobe following my sister.
Your sister? How many humans are you, counted all together?
4.
4? A door to the land of humans. 4 children of Eve. 4 thrones. Invasion. Revolution. I've heard of this. This could ruin everything. Tell me, my charming boy. Edward.
Edmund.
Yes, that's it. Have you been here before?
No. Lucy has, just the one time. She said she met a faun named Tumnus, I think, and that he helped her, but that's it.
That's all. Oh, that helpful, Mr. Tumnus Fenris. Remember to find Mr. Tumnus and thank him properly for me, would you? Wonderful. But don't thank him to death. I need to question him.
I'll thank him up good, and I'll throw him into the... I'll escort him to the playroom.
Now, child, you look so cold. We don't want you dying of frostbite yet. I mean, not when I can do anything about it. Come and sit, Edwin.
Edmund.
Yes, that's it.
I think I'd better look for...
Come, dear. That's better. Look at me. Sit here. Now, what were you meant to be doing?
Sitting here.
With?
My queen.
That's it. You're shivering. Would you like something warm to drink?
Yes, Your Majesty. How did you do that?
I can make anything you like.
Could you make me taller?
How cute. I mean, isn't it just? I meant I can make anything you'd like to eat.
Turkish delight. Wow!
I'm a very powerful friend to have, Ed. Thing. That's what I shall call you now that we're friends. Like what do you call it?
A pet name.
That's it.
Wow, I've never been friends with the queen before. What shall I call you?
Your Majesty!
Yes, Your Majesty.
And now that we're best friends, I'd love to hear absolutely everything about your family.
They're nothing special.
Oh, I'm sure they're nowhere near as delightful as you are. But you see, Ed, Thing, I have no children of my own, and you're just the sort of young boy who I could see one day becoming prince, maybe even king of Narnia.
King Edmund, really?
Of course! But you'd have to bring your family. Wouldn't want to leave them out.
Oh, so Peter and Susan would be in charge too, I suppose.
I see. No, not a bit of it. Only you would be in charge, but they need to be here. Because what's a king without a few servants who have to do whatever the king says?
Servants? I guess I could bring them.
Wonderful! Beyond these woods, do you see those little hills? My palace is right between them. It's a simple little 28-room affair with a nice sculpture garden, flying buttresses, not much, but I manage. Designed in the neoclassical Baroque style, and you know what they say, dear, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. You'd love it there, Edmund. It has whole rooms simply stuffed with Turkish delight.
Couldn't I have some more now?
No, wouldn't want to ruin your appetite. Fenris, prepare for departure. I'm going to miss you very much, Ed Thing. We've only just met, but I feel like we're going to be the very best of friends. But we're going to see each other again very soon. Up, off you go to get your siblings. Now, let's keep keep our little arrangement a secret. Don't tell the others about how you're going to be king. Just bring them to me. It will all be one great big surprise.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Cross your heart and hope you die.
That's not how the expression goes.
It might. Until then, dear one.
Edmund! Oh, Edmund! I saw Mr. Thomas and he's fine. The White Witch hasn't found out about him helping me.
The White Witch?
She calls herself the Queen of Narnia, but she really isn't. She's an evil witch with magical powers.
Magical powers?
Edmund, are you all right? You look awful.
Well, what do you expect, making me come in here to save you? Besides, it's freezing out here. How do we get back?
Come on, this way.
Where did they go? They were just here. Look at this mess, I swear. You look away for 1 minute, Lucy has wandered off and has broken something.
Wherever they went, it's someplace they don't have to help clean up this mess.
Peter, Susan, it's all true. Edmund has been there too. There's a country you can get to through the wardrobe. We were separated when we went in, but I found him. Go on, Edmund. Tell them so we can all share it.
Share?
What's all this about, Ed?
Tell us, Ed, how you two just happened to discover a mythical land while there was cleaning to be done.
Tell them so they know that I wasn't lying, and so they'll come too, and we can all go together.
Please, share the fun, Ed. Who knows? Maybe I can be king there.
No!
What's wrong, Ed?
Edmund, tell them.
No! We were playing pretend, that's all. That Lucy's story about a country in the wardrobe was true. Just for fun, of course. There's something there, really. Some people just can't tell the truth.
What? Why? Why would you lie to them?
Here she goes again. Kids these days, am I right?
Look here! Shut up! You've been perfectly beastly to Lou ever since she started this nonsense about the wardrobe, and now you go playing games with her about it and setting her off again. I believe you did it simply out of spite.
But it's all nonsense.
Of course it's all nonsense. That's exactly the point. Lou is perfectly all right when we left home, but since she's been here, she's either dreaming or turning into the most frightful liar. But whatever it is, what good do you think it will do by jeering and nagging at her one day and encouraging her the next?
But I thought
No, you didn't think anything at all. It's just spite. You've always enjoyed being beastly to anyone smaller than yourself. We've seen that at school before now. You're a bully.
And you're a right twit. Who do you think you are? Father now? You're not a hero. You just like playing one. And you too aren't the boss of me. Sod off!
Edmund!
Let it go. It won't make things any better having a fight between the two of you. Just let it cool down. Things have been bonkers enough with everything that's been going on. Maybe it's just been a bit too much for the both of them.
Do you think we should tell someone? Ed's always been a bit of a twit, but I think Lucy may have snapped. That's what I think.
I don't care what you think, and I don't care what you say. You can write to Mother or tell the professor anything you like. I know I met a fawn in there, and I wish I'd stayed there, and you were all beasts! Beasts!
Professor, I'm so sorry for all the noise. It was just my brother and my sister having a bit of a row. Nothing to worry about. No hijinks and certainly no shenanigans.
Lucy was just playing make-believe. Well, she took it a bit too far.
Question. How do you know that your sister's story is not, in fact, true?
Oh, but Edmund had said they'd only been pretending.
A point which certainly deserves consideration. Very careful consideration. For instance, if you will excuse me for asking the question, does your experience lead you to regard your brother or your sister as the more reliable? I mean, which is the more truthful?
Well, that's the funny thing about it, sir. Up until now, I'd have said Lucy every time.
And what do you think, my dear?
Well, in general, I'd say the same as Peter. But this couldn't be true, all of this about the wood and the farm.
The charge of lying against someone whom you have always found truthful is a very serious thing. A very serious thing indeed.
Well, we were afraid it mightn't even be lying. We thought there might be something wrong with Lucy.
No, you can make your minds easy about that. One has only to look at her and talk to her to see that she is very excited, but not, what did you say, bonkers.
Well, then she's letting her imagination get the best of her.
Our imaginations are the best of us. Our imaginations are the key to everything. Why? However can you live life without imagination? The imagination is the key to making life what you want it to be.
But if she's imagining...
Logic! Ugh. Why don't they teach logic at these schools? There are only three possibilities. Either your sister is telling lies, or she is bonkers, or she is telling the truth. Let us use the process of elimination. If A or B or C equals Z, and B does not equal Z, and C is a non-factor, then A is the winner. Ergo, if Lucy doesn't tell lies, and since, in my professional opinion, it is obvious that Lucy is not mad, then for the moment, and unless any further evidence turns up, Lucy is equal to Z.
I don't follow.
No one ever does, dear. Nonetheless, that's logic for you. Ipso facto, ad infinitum. Problem solved. Yay me. Nap time.
But what does it mean?
What? Oh, it means that you should at least consider that Lucy is telling the truth.
That she's been to a mythical land by going through a closet. Well, how could that be true, sir? Of course, getting bones out of wardrobe.
Also a very good point. How can the aforethought impossible become possible? An interesting conundrum. The logical conclusion is illogical. Very exciting. Let us consider. Mrs. McCready?
Yes?
I may need a biscuit.
Oh dear.
But if she is telling the truth, sir, then how come everyone doesn't find this country every time they go through the wardrobe? I mean, there was nothing there when we looked. Even Lucy didn't pretend that there was.
What has that to do with anything?
Well, sir, when things are real, they're there all the time.
Are they? Has that been proven? Cite your source.
Professor, there was...
If there really is a door in this house that leads to some other world, and I should warn you that this is a very strange house, and even I know very little about it. If I say she had got into another world, I should not be at all surprised to find that that other world had a separate time of its own, so that however long you stayed there, it would never take up any of our time.
But that's impossible.
Quantum physics, musical improvisation, instant pudding, all seen as mad in their day.
But do you really mean, Professor, that there could be other worlds all over the place, just round the corner like that?
Nothing is more probable. Or is it improbable? I do wonder what they teach them at these schools.
You called, Professor.
I've been thinking.
Oh dear. You haven't done yourself an injury. I'll make you a nice, strong pot of tea, be ready straight away, fix you up right as rain. As for you, Pevensies, rest assured I am murdering your actions.
But what are we to do?
My dear young lady, There is one plan which no one has yet suggested and which is well worth trying.
And what is that?
We might all try minding our own business. Biscuit?
Oh my! The tea set!
Look out! Here comes the Macready.
She's really mad.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, here! In here!
No!
No time! Inside till the Macready cools off!
That might take
Get
years.
the broom! Wait, there is. What's that noise? What's going on?
Goes back further. Ow, that's my foot.
I told you it's a lot bigger on the inside.
Stop pushing. I think we should leave. I've got a bad feeling about this.
You have a bad feeling about everything.
Ow, that's my eye.
It's ready to see.
See what?
A tree and a lamppost and... Look, it's getting light over there.
By Jove, you're right. Look there, and there. There's trees all around. And look, there's snow. Why, I do believe we've gone into Lucy's wood after all.
Welcome to Narnia.
I apologize for not believing you. I'm sorry. Do you accept my apology?
Why, of course.
I'm sorry too, Lou. What do we do next?
Do? Why, go and explore the wood.
They're over this way.
They're over this way? So you have been here before, you little liar!
You didn't believe her either.
We hadn't actually been here.
Apologize to Lucy right now. Say you're sorry!
All right. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Some people just can't tell the truth.
Very funny.
Maybe we should go back. It's freezing.
No. Shouldn't we at least take a look around first? Maybe explore the mountains over there. I think I see a castle.
And the cottage to Mr. Tunnis is just this way.
But I bet the castle has something good to eat. I pinky swear.
Well, they both sound wonderful. But might it just be safer to go back there to, merry old England? I'm sure the Macready has something warm for us to eat.
More likely she'll eat us. Anyway, it's an adventure. Lucy found Narnia first, so she must decide. Where do we go next?
I want you all to meet Mr. Tumnus.
Well, Mr. Tumnus it is. Just be a moment.
We can't walk around in these summer clothes.
Well, we can wear these coats.
Peter, these don't belong to us.
I don't think the professor will mind. And if you think about it, logically, they're not even leaving the wardrobe.
But that's a girl's coat.
I know.
Come on. Mr. Tumnus is just this way. Oh no! Who would have done something like this?
Peter, what is that on the wall?
The former occupant of this premises, the Fawn Tumnus,
is under arrest and awaiting trial on a charge of high treason against Her Imperial Majesty Jadis, Queen of Narnia,
Chatelaine of Cair Paravel, Empress of the Lone Island,
For comforting her said majesty's enemies, harboring spies, fraternizing with and giving aid to a human. Signed Fenris Ulf, Knight of the Wolves, Captain of the Queen's Guard.
Signed Fenris Ulf, Knight of the Wolves, Captain of the Queen's Guard. Long live the Queen.
Now we should really go.
But we have to help him.
It's out of our hands now, Lou. We can't get involved in this.
You don't understand, do you? He helped me. I'm the human.
But he's a traitor.
By helping me.
He went against the queen.
By Edmund. Why are you calling her a queen? She's awful. And no one even likes us. I don't understand why you keep saying that.
Did that weasel just us?
Sacre bleu!
Did he just call us a weasel?
Imagine! Quel gouget, quel rude! Cannot you see we are castor ride? That is, Beaver at your stupid human reading letter type thing.
And just what are you supposed to be, big boy? A bald-faced bear?
They speak. You speak. They speak.
Well, of course we speak, you twit. What do you expect us to do? Sing for you? Something.
Amazing! Talking weasels!
Say weasel one more time. Go on, say weasel. And we are going to do a lot more than talk, boy bear. Now you apologise to Monique, or it's Marquis of Queensberry rules.
It's an angry weasel.
That's it! Put up your paws!
Be careful. It might be rabbits. Lucy, be careful. Stop it.
Have you know? Wait. Did you say Lucy?
Yes, I'm Lucy.
Lucy Pevensey.
Why, yes. That's my handkerchief. I gave it to Mr.
Tumnus. He gave it to me just before they took him away.
Where did they take him?
North. Which can only mean one thing.
And it ain't good.
He told us about you, Lucy Pevensey, and we are here to help. Come with us. It is not safe here to talk. The trees have ears, and some of them are on our side.
Her side? Do you mean the Queen?
She is not my queen! She is an evil witch!
But I thought.
Follow the Mrs. Humans. We'll talk inside. Not all here are loyal to the witch.
But Peter.
Quiet, Ed. I apologize for being rude.
You could use a washing. Well, this is it. Home sweet home.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, what a beautiful dance.
Language, please!
Not in front of the children.
Oh, I didn't mean, a beaver lives in a...
We're joking.
Doesn't you?
Little beaver humor.
Oh, just joking, the Of course we live in the dam. It is what the beavers do.
Although, I have a cousin who lives in a trailer.
Which would not be my choice, but it is his journey.
Oh, well, Penelope did kick him out.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but is there nothing we can do about Mr. Tumnus?
Oh, yes. Oh, dear Mr. Tumnus. Perhaps there is hope, for we know something you do not know.
And what is that?
Aslan is on the move.
Who's Aslan?
Aslan, you silly little blighter. You don't know, do you?
Well, we haven't actually been here very long.
He is only the king of the whole wood. The true king of Narnia. And like us, he has been waiting for you.
Waiting for us? Why?
You gotta be joking. Look, Aslan's return, Tumnus's arrest, the witch's nights.
The prophecy. Ring a bell. Everything we have waited for, one step after another coming true. Hello.
They're all happening because of you.
You're blaming us.
Not blaming you, dear. Thanking you. We have been waiting for you, and now you are arrivé. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Vive la résistance. Now, lead us to a greater tomorrow.
Lead away. What do we do first?
You want us to lead you?
The light is dawning. You lead, we follow. Command the way.
Ready.
I'm afraid I don't understand. What prophecy?
What? What prophecy?
Perhaps they are not well. Speak slowly, dear, so they can understand.
When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone sits at Car Paravel enthroned, all the evil is over and done.
You know that doesn't really rhyme.
Well, it almost does. bone, throne, down.
I think perhaps you are, how you say, missing the point. It has long been told that 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve will appear to defeat the White Witch and restore peace to Narnia.
And you think we're the ones?
Well, you better be, or we're all royally
Frozen! We are frozen! By the Ice Witch!
down at Car Paravel.
That is the castle on the seacoast, at the mouth of this river, which ought to be the capital of the whole country if all was as it should be.
There are 4 thrones, see? And it's a saying in Narnia that when 4 children of Eve sit in those 4 thrones, it will be the end, not only of the White Witch's reign, but of her life.
Which is why we have to be so clandestine. All the ash. For if she knew about you 4, your lives would not be worth a shake of my whiskers.
I'd say a shake of your whiskers is worth quite a bit, love.
Oh, Derrick, you are so romantic. Come kiss me, you sassy animal.
Ooh la la, don't mind if I do.
Sorry to interrupt! Whatever this is, but I'm afraid I'm mistaken. We're not heroes.
We're from Finchley.
Oh, don't give a house where you're from.
Language!
I'm sorry, my dove. You know how I'll get.
When was the last time you ate?
I think it was time that we were going.
But what about Mr. Tumnus?
Sorry, Lou, it's out of our hands.
Out of your hands?
But we need you. Narnia needs you.
Terribly sorry, and thank you so much for your hospitality, but we simply must be going.
Ed? Time to go, Ed. I'm going to kill him.
You may not have to. Has Edmund been to Narnia before?
Yes, he came through after me.
I knew it. I could smell it on him. Witch magic.
Petit traître.
He's gone to warn her.
Warn who?
The White Witch. She wants you all dead.
So you knew this would happen?
I didn't know what would happen.
And stop arguing. It's not going to help Edmund.
She's right. Only Aslan can save him now.
Then what can we do?
Oh, we're gonna get killed. I mean, we shouldn't have come here.
It's not my fault. You didn't have to come. If only Mother was here, she would know what to do.
Calm down! We have a plan. No sense getting all flustered.
On the face. Stop with all this yelling. Your fault, my fault, incroyable. That makes me want to give you all very much the good slapping with my tail. Wappy.
As a great man once said, when you're going through hell, keep going.
Churchill?
Aslan!
What are you doing? You're supposed to be guarding the throne.
We're working on the Night of the Wolf photo calendar. I'm January.
Wow. Intruder! Not me! I'm a child of Eve. I'm at Queen in the Woods. I have an appointment. Oh, set him down, gentlemen. My apologies, fortunate favorite new toy of the Queen. Or perhaps not so fortunate. Wait here.
Comfy, are we?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Making yourself right at home, are we?
I'm
I'm so
postal, I think. He does well in school, but he stuck a rock up his nose.
Then how dare you come alone, Edmund? I asked so little of you. I gave you hot cocoa and Turkish delight. We were besties, remember? And this is how you repay me.
They just don't listen to me.
Couldn't do that one little thing, my sweet child.
I did bring them halfway. They're at the dam at the house of the Beavers.
Those damn beavers. I guess you're not a complete fool then.
Could I have some more Turkish delight now?
Fenris, our guest is hungry.
This way. Snack.
Now, Fenris, you know what to do. Kill the beavers and bring the children to me. They are not to be eaten. Yet.
All right, my knights. Prepare to slay! After them!
Alors, they have found us.
Who has found us? The witches' knights and their sadistic chief, Fenris Oath.
Oh, then we're done for.
Not by half, sweet cheeks. We got some fight left.
We are not the born yesterday beavers. We are the
Narnia resistance.
Vive la resistance. Now, equip yourselves.
What is she doing? These logs won't be much weapons against those wolves.
Weapons? Quelle absurdité! These are not the weapons, they are the snakes. Weapons! Oh yes, great idea. Stand still, vicious wolf, while I swat at you with his tasty log.
Well, I wouldn't eat wood you hit a wolf with anyway. Waste of good mahogany that would be.
No dear, these are the provisions. Les hors d'oeuvre, l'entrée, le plat principal. Do not worry, you will thank me later. It is a long journey, and a beaver gets cranky when he's hungry.
I'm cranky now. You, manimal, move those screens. You, giant girl, move something in front of the door. Lucy, grab the shovel.
Never mind that. We have them surrounded. We have both exits covered. There is nowhere for them to go. Enter slowly, my knights. It may be a booby-trapped dam.
Booby traps? Damn.
Damn those booby traps!
Thought they could hide behind this hastily but artistically crafted barricade, did they? Ha! Pull it apart, men. Come out. Come out wherever you are, beavers! There's absolutely no escape. We have you now. There is 100% nowhere for you to go! Unless, of course, you've tunneled! Damn!
This tunnel should lead directly to Aslan's encampment.
I thought this was the tunnel to the pub.
No, for you, all tunnels lead to the pub.
You're not wrong, Marta.
Hello? Charlie Beaver, I don't mean to pry, but I was just standing here and suddenly came over all peckish.
Huh?
My stomach's afraid that my throat's been cut.
What?
Are you going to eat that? Thanks ever so much. It's just that, you know, fawns and tea time, if I don't get a snack, I get quite cross. Oh. Really?
Mr. Tumnus!
You're Lucy Pevensy's brother.
I'm Edmund, how do you know?
You have the same hind quarters. Is your sister all right? Is she safe? I suspect someone's put her in great danger.
I don't know.
My knights tore that dam apart, and your little family was nowhere to be found. Where are they?
I don't know!
Some of my knights picked up a trail and are in pursuit. They went underground tunneling.
No more excuses! I repeat, and I hate repeating myself. Where are they?
Honest, I don't know.
Then you're no longer any use to me. Fenris, kill.
Wait! They said something about Aslan?
Aslan? Where?
Ah, the stranger's only been in Narnia for a short time. He is talking nonsense. Please, don't hurt the human.
Oh, I left before I could hear any more. I wanted to see you again.
Fenris, release the fawn. Do you know why you're here?
Because I believe in a free Narnia!
No, I mean, do you know how I knew you had gone against me and begun to aid the humans? You're here because that human who just risked your life to defend snitched you and his brother and sisters out for a few measly pieces of candy. Do you still want to defend him?
You want me to... Oh, really? No, you're serious. No. We must all triumph.
Let's have those be your last words, shall we? Wait, what's that? Can't seem to hear you, Tumnus. What's wrong? It was your big moment in the spotlight and you just froze. Solid. Now, Fenris, ready my sleigh. It's time for a little family reunion. Won't this be fun? Nothing like a little family time. And do remember to bring Mr. Tumnus. We don't want him missing out on any of the fun.
Only the frozen river stands between us and the camp of Aslan.
River?
It has been frozen for 100 years.
It seems so far.
Oh, je crève le dent. Je crève de soif. Oh, my gargantuan feet, they are so tired. All this human comes to is complain. Tu m'énerves. I'm going to slap your city with my tail.
All right, now. Simmer down. Use your words. No use smacking the guests. It's been a long day for everyone.
Who does she think she is?
Shh, don't be rude.
If they keep yelling at us, I'm going to make them into slippers.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Beaver, but maybe we should think about this.
No, we don't have time.
I was just trying to be realistic.
No, you're trying to show how smart you... As usual.
Stop arguing. There's nothing for it but for it. We just have to cross.
Oh, wait. Maybe I should go first.
Maybe you should. You look the heaviest.
You have been sneaking second helpings, haven't you?
All right, focus, people. This is hardly the time for body shaming. Everyone, out on the ice.
Mom knew what we were doing.
Tom's not here.
Oh no! Cut off!
Don't go running off. That icy river looks dangerous. Besides, I like my food fresh, not frozen.
Jump!
It is the night!
Jump! It's now or never!
Peter.
No time to hesitate!
Peter, we've been cut off, and we're not going to make it.
I can't reach you.
I can't, sir. I can't. We're going to freeze, or drown, or be eaten by that wolf, and I'm not sure which is worse. See? Lucy, look at me. We are not going to drown. We're going to make it. We are. Look at me. Take my hand. We'll be all right. Strong, Lucy. When I count to 3, we are going to leave. I can. Be strong, Lucy. It's not as far as you think. Now 1, 2, 3.
You did it, Lucy. Well done, Susan. You're a wonder.
Voila! Our escape plan. Just how you say. Go with the flow.
We'll see you all downriver at the camp of Aslan.
Aslan!
Wait, you mean in this icy water? Nope.
Cold?
I don't do cold.
I can't swim.
I'm sorry, boss, but this right here is all linen.
Inconceivable! You may have escaped, human children, but this is only the beginning. What lies ahead is battle, an end to humans, and the supreme reign of the Ice Queen forever!
Did we make it? Look over there. All hail Aslan, lion among men! All hail Aslan!
Son of the Emperor over the sea, the king above all high kings of Narnia, king of beasts and king of men!
All hail Aslan, true king of Narnia!
Aslan, king of Narnia! We've done it.
Mr. Beaver, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Is it true? Did we make it? Is it over?
Oui, mon chéri. The journey is over, but the battle has just begun.
Welcome.
Why are they all staring at us?
Maybe they think you look funny.
Oh, stop your fussing, Mrs. Beaver. You look lovely.
We have come to see Aslan.
Welcome to the children of Eve. Long we have waited for you. Welcome, Peter Pevensey. Welcome, Susan and Lucy Pevensey. Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver. You have my thanks. But where's the fourth? Where's Edmund?
Well, sir, that's why we are here.
We had a little trouble along the way.
He's
Been captured by the White Witch.
He betrayed them, Your Excellence.
Then he has betrayed us all! If even one is missing, the prophecy is ruined.
Peace! Peace.
It was my fault, really. But he can be such a bully. I was too hard on him.
It's not your fault. We all were.
So, he has not been captured. He went with the White Witch, willingly.
I'm very sorry, sir, but he is our brother, and even though he can be a bully sometimes, he is still our family.
I know, dear. That makes the betrayal all the worse, an unfortunate turn of events. But all is not lost. It may be harder than you think. Come, everyone, make ready. I will counsel with the son of Adam and daughters of Eve. There is Cair Paravel, where the White Witch will have taken Edmund. I only hope she has not frozen him as she does those who dissatisfy her. There, in the throne room, should be 4 seats, not 1, 4, for the sons of Adam and daughters of Eve.
Us?
But I thought you were king.
I was, once, and I shall be again. But I have been waiting for you to rule Narnia. Sadly, in Narnia there are many places where I am needed. The White Witch was trustworthy, once, or so I thought. I misjudged her capacity for evil. But now all will be well, 4 human rulers have arrived.
But aren't you human?
No, not human. I am something else altogether. For all of our sakes, I hope you never need to find out.
Point of order, Your Highness, but couldn't there maybe be some other daughters and sons of Adam and all? I mean, it wasn't even our house. Maybe somebody else came through the wardrobe.
Or the bureau, or the closet? Who knows what other pieces of standard home furnishings may lead here?
The Pevensies aren't really battle-tested. Things are pretty quiet in Finchley.
No, I know who you are. You are Lucy Pevensey, brave explorer and solace of fawns. You are Susan Pevensey, who saved the day at Frozen River. And you are Peter Pevensey, formerly of Finchley. The Beavers said you wanted to turn them into slippers.
I'm sorry, sir. That was rude of me.
It shows courage. The Beavers are 2 of my finest generals. They are fierce fighters.
They are?
I told you as much, but no. You silly little twits like giant children.
Focus, Monique. We must be ready to rumble.
Children, there is a deep magic that rules over all of Narnia. It defines right from wrong and helps us fulfill destinies, both yours and mine. That magic calls for all 4 of you to become heroes.
I don't think we'll be able.
You were able to get your family here.
Not all of them.
I will do what I can for Edmund. I too want my family safe. But for now, it is time for you to claim what has been meant for you since before you were born. Bring forth the artifacts. These are for you. They always have been and always will be. These are your weapons, and they are tools, not toys. For you, Peter Pevensey, a sword. The time to use it may be near at hand. Bear it well. For you, Susan Pevensey, I give you these. This bow and arrow is to defend yourself at a time of great need. It does not easily miss. And this horn, when you put it to your lips and blow it, wherever you are, whatever danger you may be in, help will come to you. Last of all, Lucy Pevensey. In this bottle is a cordial made from the juice of one of the fire flowers that grow in the mountains of the sun. If you or any of your friends are hurt, a few drops of this will restore you. And that dagger is to defend yourself at a time of great need. But if given the choice, choose the former, for it is easier to hurt than to heal. And there are far too few who choose to heal, which is why this gift is the most important.
Thank you, Your Highness. But how will I know when to use them?
You will know because your heart will tell you. And when all others lose their heads, you will keep yours.
But...
Now I must go. There is much to do.
A real sword. I think I might be dreaming.
And did Aslan really mean we were to rule Narnia? What about home?
He did. He said that I would be a queen. Can you imagine? A crown? Maybe a throne?
I don't think I have what it takes to be a king.
Well, you could always opt for a more progressive form of government. I know the prophecy says the four of you will rule, but does it specifically mention a monarchy?
Well, isn't the White Witch queen?
Oh, she is a dictator. The leader of a self-perpetuating autocracy in which the workers are subjected to violence inherent in the system.
Supreme executive power should derive from a mandate from the masses, not from some icy witch bent on world domination.
We would rule with kindness, all four of us. Although, 4 people in charge does seem like a lot.
Well, we would learn to get along.
You could be an anarcho-syndicalist commune. Very chic.
Right, you could all take turns to act as a sort of executive officer for the week.
With all of the decisions of that officer being ratified at a special bi-weekly meeting. Speak of the devil!
It's the witches' jackpot night enforcers sent to oppress us!
You thought we'd lost you, but I followed your scent.
Another example of our privacy being violated in the name of safety.
Stay back, or I will...
Will what? Fight me? Run me through? This isn't a game, child.
Stand back! Let the prince earn his spurs.
You've got to not be there,
Retreat, my lord!
Let her go! She's hurt and will lead us back to the White Witch. Now is the time to rescue Edmund. After her! But first, Peter, give me your sword. You have found your courage. Rise, Sir Peter Wolfsbane, Knight of Narnia.
Why the hangdog expression? Coming back with your tail between your legs? Do you return empty-handed?
I am sorry, your highness.
When I say fetch, I expect you to fetch. Where are the children?
It is already too late. They're there at the stone table with him. I thought, there were a bunch of them. We killed a bunch, but they overpowered us.
You're injured. A wolf bleeds. A human bleeds.
There they are. There are too many of them.
Yes, too many to attack head on.
Then what can we do?
If only there were another way.
My bow. I could distract them.
The lamp on the tree. Someone could sneak in and untie it.
It would take too long.
Perhaps, if it were someone small and very brave.
Me! I can do it. I can sneak in and cut the ropes with my dagger.
No, it's too dangerous.
You're too small. If Mother
That's
knew...
why it will work. Mother has a job to do. You said it yourself. I can do it. I can save Edmund.
Susan, you will only have one shot. And Lucy, you must be swift and silent as a cat. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. that done, Susan, master of the bird?
What is that smell?
Wasn't me.
I know that smell. It's...
Your Majesty.
No, don't tell me. It will come to me.
But Your Majesty.
I said don't tell me. Now we're like spoilers.
Fire!
What did I just say? With what?
Fire! We are under attack!
Come quickly, defend me! I am not to be hurt. Fire! I hate fire. Defend that thing.
What's done is done. Your brother has returned. There is no need to bring up the past.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hello, Edmund! How are you feeling?
I'm feeling kind of tired.
Get some rest. And Edmund, try not to wander off again.
Edmund, you missed it. There's an ice river and these beavers and it'll be hot.
You can tell them on the journey home.
So we're going home?
You are. I promise I'd keep you three safe, and I've done what I can. But there's no reason I can't stay and help. And Susan was right. It's too dangerous.
But they need us, all four of us.
Lucy, you almost drowned, and Edmund was almost killed.
Which is why I have to stay too. I've seen what the White Witch can do, and I helped her to do it. And we can't leave these people behind to suffer for it. All it takes for evil to exist is
For good people to do nothing. Welcome, Peter. Welcome, Edmund.
And me.
And Lucy, of course.
Well, I guess that's it then. I've got to go.
We understand, Susan.
The lamppost is just that way. Susan, where are you going?
Getting some target practice.
Your Majesty, there's a request of parley under a white flag. It's the White Witch and her army.
Grant her passage.
My lord, they can't be trusted.
We could just kill them now.
Grant her passage.
What does that mean?
The White Witch has requested a meeting with Aslan.
You have a traitor in your midst, Aslan.
The boy's offense was not against you.
Have you forgotten the deep magic?
Do not speak of the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was made.
Then you will know that the boy belongs to me.
the deep magic clearly written on the stone table states that every traitor's life belongs to the queen.
She is not a queen, she is an evil witch. Vive la résistance!
That boy is mine, who wrote it. His life is mine, and as is my right, he will die on the stone table.
Come and take him then.
Do you think that a simple threat will deny me my right, little king? Aslan knows that if I do not have blood as the law demands, then all of Narnia will be overturned and perish into fire and water. Either four become three or Narnia itself perishes. Either way, I win.
All hail Queen Jadis of Narnia!
Enough! Stand down, all of you. You. I will speak with you alone.
Hello, Beavers. Lovely home you had there.
My dad!
I'm afraid we did some renovations. More of an open floor plan now.
Don't push it, dog face.
Whoa, that's not nice. I think you look beautiful.
The big pussycat said to play nice. rodent.
Do not stoop to our level, dear.
All around the mulberry bush,
Don't do it.
the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought it was all in fun.
She knows we are not weasels, dear. She is just trying to get your goat.
Pop goes the weasel.
The White Witch has denounced her claim on Edmund.
How will I know your promise was kept? Touche. Come, my knights. I've gotten what I came here for.
Oh my goodness. All right now, that is quite enough drama for one day. We must all get our rest.
Mrs. Beaver is right. We must all save our strength if there's to be a battle.
Aren't you supposed to be in bed?
We couldn't go to sleep.
Please, Aslan, won't you walk with us?
I would be glad of the company tonight. Tell me, are you enjoying Narnia?
Oh, it's wonderful. No, it's terrifying.
A bit of both, I imagine. That's all right. New things can be terrifying. Is it very different from your Finchley?
It couldn't be more different. There's no magic there, for one thing.
Or perhaps you just haven't been looking.
Home is pretty terrifying too right now.
All will be well in both our kingdoms. You must have faith. But there are darker times ahead for both, I fear. It is time. From now on, I must go on alone. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Lucy. Farewell.
What's that noise?
Dark magic. Now go! Run! Hide! I prefer you not see what happens next. Whatever you hear, no fear.
Welcome, Aslan. Fenris, our guest of honor, has arrived.
Why didn't he fight back?
Bring me the fall. Yes, my great knight, it's almost time. No! Did you see it, Congress? Nothing you did mattered.
understood the true meaning of sacrifice, she would know that if a willing victim who had committed no treachery or evil gave up his life to suffer for him, that the stone table would crack and death itself would begin to unwind.
I thought that you were dead.
No, I am more powerful than I have ever been.
The witch lied. She has gone to war.
Peter and Edmund are outnumbered. We have to help him.
We will, but not alone. Watch.
Susan, this is the
Your
time.
Highness! There are more of us loyal to Rosetto Castle.
Edmund and Peter will need all the help they can get. Now come. We have a long ways to go and little time to get there.
Where are we going?
To unfreeze an army.
I've come with tidings of grave news, Princess. Aslan is dead.
So, it's true? He's gone. All is lost. No, if Aslan is gone, then you have to lead us. I can't do it, Ed. You were right. I'm not really brave. I'm just a phony playing a hero.
Stop it, Peter. I didn't mean it. I was just jealous.
I'm sorry. I've been a right twit.
Not half as sorry as I am. Aslan believed you could, and so do I.
What are your orders?
Peter,
We fight. For Aslan and for Narnia.
Now is the time. Narnia will be ours. Ready yourselves. Give no quarter. Take no prisoners. Victory from battle is soon upon us when I shall become the sole ruler of Narnia. Those who stand with me, those who proclaim me as the one true queen of Narnia, shall receive the glory of serving me. Those who oppose me, those who stand with these pathetic humans, shall receive the glory of decorating my lawn.
Oh, hail Queen Janus of Narnia!
All hail! We'll never surrender to you.
And why not? Where are your sisters? Where are your warriors? Where is your army?
We stand with the humans.
Aslan will come, and when he dies...
Aslan is dead!
You lie. It is not a lie. It is the glorious truth. I took his life myself, and now we will take yours. What a joke. Abandoned by your sisters, deserted by your warriors, let down by your precious Aslan. The great army of the Narnia resistance led by 2 boys and 2 scruffy rodents.
Say rodent one more time.
You are out of time. I grow bold. Fenris?
Yes, your majesty.
Kill them! Kill them all!
With pleasure, your majesty!
I'm sorry, Peter, I failed you.
It's all right. We're here now and we'll fight together.
As brothers.
What if this is the end?
No words. We will always have Perry.
Let this thing be the last thing you'll ever hear!
Good job, Mr. Tumnus. You turned the tide of battle.
I did.
Knights, defend your queen! Attack!
Let's defend her, please. Please, we need you.
Come on.
Please.
crowns. To the glistening eastern sea, Queen Lucy the Valiant.
Does it look all right? Oui, mon chéri. Très chic.
To the great western wood, King Edmund the Just.
For save me from starvation in the dungeon, your majesty.
Turkish delight, my favorite. Where'd you find them?
The fawn of the month can find anything.
In the throne room.
On second thought, I think I've decided to give up sweets.
Oh.
To the radiant southern sun, Queen Susan the Brave.
A little gift from the missus and I. An arrow with wolf hair fletching. Straight off Fenris's...
But we don't need to interrupt.
To the clear northern skies, King Peter the Magnificent. Once a king or queen of Narnia, always a king or queen.
Long live King Peter! Long live Queen Susan! Long live King Edmund! And long live Queen Lucy!
Oh, yes.
We'll see him again.
When? In time. You mustn't press him. He isn't a tame lion after all.
No, but he's good.
The very best.
Oh, here. I think he's more than I do. But now Game of Chase has been arranged for the Coronation celebration.
The great unicorn has offered to grant one wish for anyone who can catch them. I am hoping to win. I will wish for equal rights and an impartial but caring governing body.
Speaking of bodies, I know what I would wish for.
Roderick, you animal!
The chase has begun.
You girls might as well stay at the castle. I'm going to catch the unicorn myself.
What are we waiting for? After her!
Wait, what did Edmund say? You go to the castle, I'm going to catch the unicorn myself.
How's he going?
Don't want to catch a unicorn like that, Edmund. You better hurry up. Where's she
I'm
going?
going on its tail.
Where are we? What is that?
It's like a dream.
Oh, a dream of a dream. Spare
Not again.
She's always running off.
Lucy! Come on, get back here.
Ow, that's my foot.
Hey, Lucy, where are you going?
Stop it, Peter.
Back.
These aren't branches.
That's my eye. I don't have much room.
Stop, where are you?
Edmund, have you never heard of personal space?
Lucy,
God! Get off of me!
Come on,
Ow! Edmund, Don't touch your elbow in my face! Move! God, Lucy, come back here! What is this?
Ow!
What's happening? What's he doing in my face? I think we're back.
There you are. And now, what were you children doing in the wardrobe?
You wouldn't believe us if we told you.
Try me.
Heavensies! There is work to be done, he said to your parent. And what have I told you about bothering the professor?
But you have to understand.
Go with Mrs. McCready and wash for dinner. And I look forward to hearing your stories.
Susan, for kings and queens!
don't think you'll get back in that way. You see, I've already tried.
You've been there too. Will we ever go back?
Oh, I expect so. Probably when you least expect it. Who's to say? Keep your eyes open and be ready for whenever Narnia calls you.